Hey, this is Lindsay from Fit and Fabulous, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a double chocolate chip protein mug cake. So this recipe is perfect if you are craving chocolate, maybe like chocolate cake, but you don't wanna ruin all of your hard work. It has a ton of chocolate flavor and is only just over like 200 calories and has around 26 grams of protein. So if you stay tuned today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to make this double chocolate chip protein mug cake. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Lindsay and this is my YouTube channel. It is Fit and Fabulous, and I make videos like this every single week. I make videos on weight loss, I do delicious recipes, I do fun reviews. I do lots of really fun stuff on this channel, so be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as notifications so you guys never miss a video like this in the future. Plus, if you do like this type of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, ding, and that way I know to make more videos like this in the future. So if you are ready to learn how to make a double chocolate chip protein mug cake, then let's get started. All right, so the first thing we are gonna need for our mug cake is a little mug, although this isn't actually a mug, it's just like a little container that I got from Walmart. It's like $2 or something, but it's perfect to make a mug cake in. So if you don't have a little container like this, you can totally use a mug, hence the name, mug cake, you know? But today I'm gonna be using this cute little dish thing here. The first ingredient we are gonna be using is some protein powder. I am gonna be using some level 1 protein powder by Phorm, and this is the milk chocolate flavor, and it is delicious. I actually drink this in my coffee pretty much like every morning. It is so good and like so chocolatey. I like to use level 1 on a regular basis because the way that they process this protein, so they use low temperature processing to make sure they have like the best quality protein. I would say probably like 99% of the other protein powders out there use like high temperature processing, which can actually cause like a lot of like digestive issues like gas, bloating, upset stomach, all that kind of stuff. So if you find that you're using a protein powder and that it's causing like bloating, gas, that kind of stuff, it's probably your protein powder. And you should probably use a low temperature processed protein powder. So today, like I said, we are gonna be using level 1, the milk chocolate flavor for our mug cake. We are gonna be using 1 scoop of that, and it smells so good. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna use 1 scoop into our mug cake container. Next, we're gonna be using some coconut flour. So we are gonna be using 1 tablespoon of the coconut flour. Now, if you don't have coconut flour, you could probably use like almond flour, regular flour, I don't know, whatever kind of flours that they have on the market. But anyways, I'm gonna be using 1 tablespoon of the coconut flour in this recipe today. So we got 1 tablespoon into our mug cake container. Next, we're gonna be using a little bit of sweetener, so we're gonna be using some Swerve. So this is kind of like the granular Swerve. There's another kind of Swerve that you can get, which is more of like an icing sugar kind of Swerve, but I don't think it really matters which one you use. I'm just gonna use like the granular one today. Swerve is basically like a natural sweetener. It's actually like erythritol, I think it's called. It's a really good like replacement sugar. Like if you guys are looking for a replacement sugar, like Swerve is like where it's at. It says on the back that it's 0 calories, tastes like sugar, bakes like sugar, it's kosher, tummy friendly, pet safe, gluten-free, and measures like sugar, and it's 0 calories, which is amazing. We are gonna be using 1 tablespoon in our mug cake. Now again, this is like totally up to you guys if you wanna use like a half tablespoon, a full tablespoon, or if you use like a different sugar replacement, you can probably use that as well. So we're gonna be using 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna put that in there like that. So the other thing I was gonna mention as well is that any of the products that you guys see in the recipe, I am gonna link them down below if you guys wanna check them out. I'll link the protein powder and basically all the rest of the ingredients. So yeah, those will be in like the description down below. Next, we're gonna be adding a little bit of baking powder into our mug cake. So we're just gonna be using a half a teaspoon in this recipe today. So the baking powder basically just allows it to rise like a cake, because if you don't put this in, it's just not gonna be cake-like, and I don't even know, it's probably just gonna be like a big gooey mess. I don't know, but you need the baking powder, FYI. So again, a half a teaspoon into our recipe. So we got a half teaspoon into the mug cake. So now what we want to do is we actually want to mix that all up, because if we don't mix it up properly, usually what happens is when we cook it in the microwave, it kind of like turns out a bit funny. Like it'll cook like way bigger on one side than the other side. Because I think like the baking powder, if it gets kind of like stuck on one side, like that side will rise, but the other side will still be flat. So we basically want it to rise all at the same time. Next, we're gonna be adding in some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So this is basically like the liquid for our mug cake. So we're gonna be using 1/3 of a cup today in our recipe. Now, if you guys wanted to use a different kind of milk, say like soy milk, cashew milk, regular milk, I don't know, kind of milk, goat's milk. Goat's milk is gross, by the way. I've had it one time. Ugh, tasted like a farm in my mouth. It was not good. Okay, so we got our almond milk in there. Again, just 1/3 of a cup. Now what we wanna do is I think I spilled it a little bit. Okay, we wanna stir that up. Now it is gonna look a little bit chunky at the beginning, but it gets better. Now, we're gonna add in some chocolate chips. So these are just some mini chocolate chips. These are the semi-sweet mini chocolate chips. You could use milk chocolate if you want to make it a little bit more like creamier. But today I'm gonna be using some semi-sweet chocolate chips. So I'm just gonna add around like a 1/2 tablespoon to like 1 tablespoon in this recipe. Like so. And again, if you guys want to add more chocolate chips, you totally can. It's your mug cake. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So we got that. Chocolatey goodness. So now we gotta cook this bad boy. So we're gonna put it in the microwave. Depending on your microwave, whether it's new, old, big, small, depends on how long you're actually gonna cook your mug cake for. So my microwave, which is fairly new, it's a smaller model, cooks my mug cake at about like 1 minute and 5 seconds. I know 1 minute wasn't quite long enough. 1 minute 10 was like a little bit too long. So like 1 minute 5 was like perfect for me. This is kind of like a place that you might have to test it. Maybe start off not as much time, maybe like 1 minute, and then take it out, see what it looks like. And then if it needs more, then just put it in for like 5 more seconds or something. So today we are gonna put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 5 seconds. She overflowed a little, that's okay. It's still good. So when you take it out, it's gonna look a little gooey on top, which is okay because the bottom part is cooked, the top is always a little bit gooey. That's kind of like normal. So this is what it looks like and it smells delightful. We are gonna add a little bit of whipped cream, coconut whipped cream. I love this whipped cream. 25 calories for only 4 tablespoons, which is amazing. I mean, you can add a few chocolate chips if you want, but I'm just gonna put some chocolate sauce on. Chocolate sauce. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I think a little bit of whipped cream on top really does make it. It's really good. I feel like it's almost like a lava cake, like it's like alive over here. I gotta make sure I don't have any chocolate on my face, and like my other video, made a mocha frappuccino video, apparently I had chocolate like all over my face. I didn't know. So that is the double chocolate chip protein mug cake. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Super good. Again, if you were craving chocolate, this is like the perfect recipe for you. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for any new recipes, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. All right, love you.